viewers were saying that it should be an option to have that board game feeling when the graphics are. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be cool, but I feel like why not if you already have the assets? They're right there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we have these, but they're very much not something that we're pleased to have. I mean, they're placeholder kind of graphics, right? So, we want them to be replaced with something nice. So even if we do end up having this top-down view, very much like a board game, very much like you're like on a table looking down, we want it to look a lot better than obviously what it is here at this stage.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like he blocked. Probably want to.
Are you gonna play some spells? Oh
no, you have it.
Right.
You have it paused. There you go.
I forget. All right. Doing pretty good so far, though.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely. I'm pleased that.
I had a really good draw, though.
I took that guy out, but yeah, it's
Still just that red hordling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very scary yet.
That's fine. I will. I'll wait there.
Get my free draw. Oh no. What do we have here?
Well, you have a lot of chroma, that's for sure.
Oh, I can't play him there. Okay, I'll play him here. They just keep coming.
Oh man, that's no good.
It's definitely
certainly not good for me.
All right, so let me try to. There we go. Move. There we go. Bam. Too slow.
Too slow. All right. Well.
Yes, it is Donkey. These are the cards currently in my hand. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I happen to have one of the devs on Skype with me. If there's a question that I don't know the answer to, I'll just ask him and he'll answer you guys. So he currently cannot watch the stream though, so I have to tell him, hey, there's a question. So keep asking questions, keep getting, interested. I mean, also you can tell people hey, this is a pretty cool stream going on with Chromancer. I got pretty lucky to actually, kind of almost exclusively stream it. Not really exclusive, but it's hey, I'm interested.
Yeah, I think you're one of the only guys that's streaming this at the moment.
So
I mean,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's an honor for me, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm having a pretty good time with it.
It's a pleasure. So let's see. So
I got pretty lucky so far. I have everything covered in waterfront, which means
I'm
going to get a lot of income. The only reason I'm not getting my total 9 is because of my Squall. He costs some extra resources. Let me see if I can put it in spec mode so we can see that. So you guys can see that. So it says 7 cost to summon it right here, the 7. And then this -1 is my upkeep. So that's why I only have an income of 8 right now. Okay, so Donkey Mancer is asking, what is the point of the score system and how do you know if you're winning? If you don't mind, I could try to explain it in my words. And then
Sure, yeah, go for it.
So
go for it.
The way to win the game, to my knowledge, is you have to attack these 3 locations: a castle, the bank, and the graveyard. And you could tell if you're winning based on how much control I'd say you have. I have currently very good map control with all my fields out to have a lot of income. I also have more units on the field, so at the moment I'm winning. But now he just summoned a Balrog, and Balrogs are very tough creatures.
They're pretty tough. They're pretty tough.
So that's gonna put a damper on my fighting, but what I can do in the meantime, though, is just keep attacking his location. If I manage to destroy a location, he'll also... There's HPs. Let me show you the HPs. Remember, this is early alpha. This is very, very early. They're going to change the graphics up. But here's an example of HP. My Squall Tamer has 5, and my Bladefin has 5. And the Black Balrog has 9, but... Let me see if I can target it. There you go. The Black Balrog has 2 attacks, so it attacks twice per turn. Its first attack does 5 damage, red, which is red damage, and 0 black. You say, why would it do 0 black? It's more because it attacks twice and also defends twice. So when it attacks, it gets +2 to all of its attacks.
That is correct, sir.
So
there's very well said.
HP on the castle. The HP of the castle is the cards you have left to draw. So they all interwork. It seems complicated at first, but once you start playing, and then once you play at least once, you'll see, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like right now, he has an income of 5, but no chroma. That means when his start of his turn, he'll have 5 chroma. But right now, his bank, right here in the middle, is open to attack. If his black bulwark was not there, I could take out his bank.
That's right. That's right.
Hopefully that answered the question pretty good. If you still have more confusing things, just go ahead and ask. That's what we're here for, to showcase a pretty new, cool game. It's on Kickstarter right now. You know, they need everyone's help.
It is on Kickstarter right now. I'll take that as a segue and say, yeah, we're entering the last week basically of Kickstarter. We're going to be, we're going to be running this campaign until next Wednesday. And we're actually at around, actually I have it up on my site over here. We're at just over 41,000 at the moment. And what that means is we have another just less than 20,000 to raise.
And I'm really new at this game too, so this is me just after one play session, so it's not really hard to get into at all.
You're doing pretty well. I will say that I'm not the best player.
No, you're too modest. You're too modest. You're just going easy.
Matt, who's our tech guy, he's really the pro.
Okay.
You know, when he starts playing, then it's like, I'm not going to win again.
So I'm going to take advantage and try to explain something right now, like since I have an open opportunity. So the graveyard, every turn puts one card in the graveyard back in the main deck. So things don't get fully destroyed until your graveyard's destroyed. But if I attack the graveyard right now, I will basically remove one card from his game, like permanently. So there's multiple ways to win. So if he doesn't protect his graveyard, because it's better to lose a creature than it is to lose a creature in the graveyard, because now that's gone forever. So what I'm going to do is attack. Actually, can I attack the land or no? No. Okay. So I'm going to attack. If I do this correctly. Still in beta.
Alpha.
Sorry. Correctly.
Let's be precise here.
It's not even in beta. I'm so used to saying beta. I'm so sorry.
All right, no, it's fine.
Back to attack mode. If I can attack. Oh, I have to target the graveyard because the graveyard is protecting the land. Okay. So I'm attacking the graveyard.
Yeah, I can't do much over there. So
His black bulwark can only move one spot. Oh, I forgot to mention that. So every creature has its own movement points. It has, various things. So right now, if you look at the very top here, I'm gonna even put my cursor over it. It says banished 1. So now one of his cards in his deck is now permanently gone.
That is correct, sir.
So. Yeah, I don't believe there's any randomness besides drawing the card in this game so far.
No, and most of the randomness, I mean, like, just because these are simple playtest decks, I mentioned this yesterday, but just because they're simple playtest decks, if you get an early advantage, you'll typically be able to keep it. But that's because there's just not a lot of variety in the kind of cards that are in the decks.
Oh, let me give him a link real quick, a quick plug to the Chromancer thing, because not only the Kickstarter, but there's going to be, like, what was it, 14 colors, 12 colors? I can't remember off.
They're 12 colors.
12 colors.
Yeah, there's actually a...
so there's going to be a lot of variety. I can't wait for the Undead. I don't know if you mind me talking about them, because I did read about them. But they're so cool. Here, you don't care if you lose your castle if you're playing Undead, because you can play cards from your graveyard.
Oh, yeah, you want... It's the kind of thing where you want to have your castle be attacked, because... then the cards will go into your graveyard, and then once you start like playing undead creatures from your graveyard, they can play directly from there. It's like your hand is in your graveyard, basically. So it's pretty neat.
I'm gonna pass my turn now. I know it took me a little while because answering questions and moving
back
all
and
good.
Forth.
But
it's all good.
There's also a 2-hour video from yesterday, Donkey Mancer. If you've never seen the game, we have it already uploaded to YouTube. I know 2 hours seems like a lot, but you can skip through some of it. It's just me learning how to play, me learning about the game. So. This is my second time ever playing it. It's the second day, so here we are. And he's moving around. Looks like he's going to try to attack my graveyard, which I better block, because right now my graveyard has 0 cards, which means if I were to let him get his attack through, he will kill it, which is bad. You don't want that to happen.
You don't want that to happen.
No, sir. Let me see if I can select block. Now this is blocking the first attack.
That's right. So, but you have to, you let that one go through, or not go through. We let that one resolve, I should say.
Yeah, but I was gonna see if
And
I could do
then
something before that though, just to
okay,
double up on my
just up it, double
just in
up. Yeah.
case, just in case. Get it ready, get it ready. Cause still early alpha.
Well, no, that's what you want to do
Yeah.
because when your blade fins are there, you go, you got it.
Okay.
When your blade fins are together, they you know
They
they
get a
do better.
bonus too. So right now, I won't kill his Belrog yet, but at least I'm gonna stop him from killing my. Actually, you know what? I should let that second attack go through. It would have got rid of my Bladefin permanently, but I would still have another Bladefin to fight. Well, actually, I think I still have him because the second attack's much weaker. So we'll let that
Yeah,
go through.
it is. It's. Sorry, I should
That's
unpause.
There are certain rules, Donkey Mancer, for stacking creatures. Like I don't think there's a limit for blade fins. You can stack as many blade fins on one.
No, yeah,
field.
there's you can stack unlimited amounts of creatures on a tile.
The Squaldo cannot stack the same.
Squall, yeah, because Squall have if you look carefully at what he has, he has a thing called where is it?
Water travel and +1 to all attacks.
Oh, it doesn't actually list it in the inspector, but he has like it says vanity. Creature may not stack with another copy of itself.
Okay, yeah, I'll see if I can highlight it. Oh, that's not gonna look right. But
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stream. Oh, you know what? Let me move my photo there, guys. Sorry. Different games require your webcam to be in different locations for more optimalness. So I'll select Squallmancer and show you guys real quick the text. But see, the text is gonna be a little bit hard to see, but it says water travel 1. It probably needs an enter space. This is again alpha. They'll fix up the wording later. But right after water travel 1, it says vanity. So this creature may not be stacked with another copy of itself, but it can't be with a blade fin. So blade fins are sharks that are wild, and the Squall Tamer tames them so they can actually become attacked. They're really good defenders without it though.
Yeah, I mean blade fins and the kind of setup you have now, where you have 2 blade fins and a Squall Tamer, that's really dangerous because they'll start doing a lot of damage once they start attacking. I mean, my Balrog over there, he's not going to really last very much.
So right now, since he can't really stop me, income comes from land, and there's some cards that can actually increase that or decrease it. Like the Squall Tamer decreases it by 1 because that's upkeep, and there's the red deck has a card that increases it by 2 if you build it on land. So what I'm going to do real quick is attack his open graveyard. Because I don't think he can defend it. That's what I'm guessing. So if I take out his graveyard, he won't be able to cycle cards anymore. So it'll be like double banishing, I think. Well, unless he's going to do something now. He stopped it. Aha, so what he did there was discard. So he stopped me from killing his graveyard, but I still banished a card. So it still worked out in my favor. But I know for a fact he only has 1 card left. So, let's see if he stops it again.
Should I or should I not?
So all 3 lands are important, all 3 locations, and you could still come back. Like the undead, they don't care if they lose their castle. It actually kind of makes them a little stronger, so you want to take out their graveyard first versus an undead. Versus him, I just want to take it out mostly because it'll stop his cards from cycling back into his deck. And then
That's right.
That way, if it goes badly for me later in the game, then at the very least I can also.
You'll definitely have an advantage. I mean, the advantage of taking out the graveyard is that if you have kind of a defensive type game, your deck is like a defensive deck, a stall deck, and you take out the other person's graveyard. That works to your advantage because it means that late in the game, when you're still kind of resilient and durable, your opponent's going to be kind of exhausting his cards. They're going to be taken out of play either because they died on the game board in combat or because they got used up. So that's that's a disadvantage certainly if you're a kind of deck that waits till the end of the game.
All right. And right now the decks are very small, guys. Derek's saying you can make a huge deck, small decks. I think a mixture of like a medium deck would probably be best. So right now I'm going to
I'll just make a correction there.
Okay.
The standard deck size is 24 cards. That's like probably one of the very few kind of limitations that we make on deck building is that we're gonna, as a standard format, have that size.
Okay.
But you know that that's going to be one of the features that you can kind of toggle. And like if you